Welcome to Gentle Yoga with Rosie. Let's begin standing today. Let's do a detox twist to start out just to get some energy. So with your feet at a power stance, we're going to swing back and forth as we bring the hand to the heart. Turn and look to the hand behind you. Inhale left, exhale right. And we're just going to relieve some tension from the back muscles here. Detox our energy, our liver, as if we have just one. That would be the true meaning of oneness, our liver. Keep going back and forth. Now place both hands on your heart. Inhale, hold your breath. And exhale all the way out and down and out through your feet. Stand still for a moment, ground yourself. Now let's do the Barrel Monkeys side stretch. So bring your feet all the way together. We're going to hook the arms on each side. When the hand comes down, it goes behind you, not in front. So I see a lot of people going like this. It's not like this, it's like this. With the other hand, as it comes down, it goes behind you. Every time you inhale, you're in the center on the inhale, come to the side on the exhale. So it's like this. Breathing in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And relax and roll your shoulders back. And let's do some deep breaths. Bring your arms out to the side, palms up. Inhale, bring the palms together, looking up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the heart. Inhale, bring in energy. Exhale to your heart. Now let's go the opposite way. Inhale up like you're swimming up to the sky, and then bring your arms out and down to the sides. So it's like this. Imagine you're swimming up to the sky, and activate your arms so they're straight and strong, toning the muscles. And stand again, just roll your shoulders back. Hold on, I gotta take off my socks 1 second. I wanna do goddess pose next to warm up. So this is with the feet wider than your mat, toes out. Come down like you're sitting in a chair, aligning your knees over your ankles. Join the pointer fingers with your thumbs, elbows in by the sides of your ribs, breathing. Drop a little deeper. And press out through the palms. Inhale, exhale, come up. And let's come back into it. Join the pointer fingers with your thumbs. Drop deep. Now come up to the balls of the feet a little bit, lifting the heels off the floor. And straighten your legs, come up. Inhale, exhale, come back into it. Get way deep. See if you can get down deeper now. And inhale up. And exhale, turn the toes in, and then heels, toes, heels, toes. Good. Okay, let's come down to the floor. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower down to the balls of your feet with the inner thighs touching. Now bring your knees apart, balance, reach up through the crown. Look how the elephant is directly over my head. It's like a symmetrical position. Okay, now bring your legs back together, reach forward. And then we're gonna rock on the spine. So come back, hold on to your shins, rock back and forth, massaging your back into the floor. And I would like to do a relaxing posture. Actually, for this one, I think I'm going to bring the camera down here. So what I want you to do is set yourself up so that you have a prop behind your back, like a rolled up yoga mat. This would be perfect to place behind your back for this one. So we're going to do a hip opener, and I'll probably have to show you a few different views so you can see from the side as well as the front. Okay, so bring the rolled up yoga mat about 2 inches behind your sacrum and bring the soles of your feet together. Now we're going to lean back and bring that first edge of the yoga mat to the small of your back, and we're going to lean back with the head and the entire spine on the yoga mat. Arms are by your sides, palms facing up, breathing deep. If this puts too much strain on the inner thighs or hips, just take some folded blankets and support the legs on the outside. So I'm going to come to the side now and show you. This is a restorative posture, meaning that we're going to hold this for a little bit. So I'll use this pillow to show you from the side, okay, what I mean by supporting the legs. So from the side, this is how I'm doing it. I have the yoga mat just about 2 inches behind my sacrum. And then I'm just going to lean back so that that edge of it is in the small of my back. And I'm resting my head on the yoga mat. And this mat is supporting the curve in my back so I can relax my knees away from each other. Now, my legs are falling down toward the floor, but if you want extra support, this is what I was talking about. Grab your folded blankets or a pillow and put that under each leg on each side so that it's just easier and more comfortable. But for now, I'm going to lie on my back. So it's just a more modest position. So I want you to rest here for a little while. This is amazing for opening the hips and also the chest and shoulders. If you have the arms out to your sides, you're definitely opening the shoulders and lifting your heart, or even with the hands down, you're opening the shoulders. So pick a position for your arms, relax the legs away from your center so that your hips can open. This is a very nurturing and supportive pose. All you need to do to be successful in this posture is to relax and let go. Breathe deeply, close your eyes. Settle into your body, into the floor. This is especially good for the reproductive system. This is good for pregnant women. It's good for women on all phases of their menstrual cycle, including during menstruation. It's good for fertility in both women and men. Hip opening, flexibility. It's good for your spine because we're supporting that curve in your back. So just continue to breathe, letting go of tension. Relax deeper and deeper in each moment. So close your eyes. Restorative yoga is when you hold the pose for quite some time. I think it's around 5 to 10 minutes for each one so that the body can actually change. You're actually creating change when you hold the postures that long. I don't mean to say it like these short holds are not creating change. I didn't mean to make it sound like that, but you're making a lot of change when you hold it. Continue to release, softening your muscles, letting go of resistance, allowing the weight of your legs to fall away from each other. If you were to do this pose every night before sleep, number one, you'd probably have a very good sleep because it's very calming, very restorative and relaxing. But number two, if you were to do this every day, even for a shorter time, you would have so much hip flexibility. It's crazy. Like, you'd be so flexible. This is one posture that most people do not do enough of. Even yogis, there's not a lot of yogis who do this for an extended period of time. Go even deeper now. One more layer of release. I can feel a shift happening right now. Moving beyond a barrier. And then there's a release and the muscles lengthen, the joints open, the legs fall further apart towards the earth. Okay, so let's come out of it. I don't want to spend our whole class time on this posture, but very carefully, like I would say the easiest way to come out of it is to just roll to the side. So you just have to move one leg that way. And rest for a moment on your right side before you come up. Just rest for a moment. And slowly come up. Good. Okay, so now let's do some more hip openers. Now that we've got the hips open, we'll take advantage of this. So let's do our cradling of the right leg. So lift the right foot up, place it on the inner elbow crease, bring the right arm around so it's like you're holding a baby, rocking back and forth. And inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to set that right ankle on top of the left knee. So by the way, if you have trouble sitting straight, please sit on some folded blankets here, or if your hips are tight. Okay, so now we're going to align this ankle underneath with the right knee. So left ankle under right knee, right ankle over left knee. Ideally, we want them parallel to each other. So eventually this knee is going to come down once you work on this. I understand that some people will have their knee way up. It's just takes practice, just like anything else. So what we're going to do here is focus on rooting through your seat, number one. So lift your ribs up. Create a beautiful, tall spine. Beautiful seated posture, shoulders back. Now inhale. On the exhale, we're going to slowly fold forward from your hips like a hinge. And there's several things you could do. You could fold your forearms like I am, or you could just bow, coming forward. The main thing is I want you to relax your face. So the tendency is when the hips are opening, we're trying to resist, and people like tighten up their face, their jaw. Don't do that. Just go with the flow. Be soft. Another option is you can walk your hands forward, stretching your back. Oh, that feels so good. Now inhale and exhale and walk your hands up. Okay, now let's switch sides. So place that right shin parallel to the front of your mat. Now we're going to cradle this left leg. So bring the outer foot all the way to the inner elbow crease. And we're going to rock back and forth with the leg. Hold it like a baby. So I have a really cute story. I teach yoga for people with memory loss. And there's this one student of mine who always talks to her leg like it's her buddy, and she calls her leg her buddy. It's so cute, and I always think of her. Now inhale. Now exhale, set that ankle, left ankle on top of your right knee, and we're going to adjust so that the left ankle is directly under, the right ankle is directly under the left knee. Okay, so joint over joint, stacking the joints. This is called Agni Stambhasana, fire log pose. We're stacking the fire logs to burn the fire in the hips, warming up the hips, burning out any energy blocks. Okay, so this side is way more tight for me, as you can probably tell. I'm just gonna take my time, even sitting up straight. Try to soften my hips, letting go of resistance, just relax. Now inhale, exhale. Now let's see, I don't even think I can bring my hands down to my shin like I did on the other side. Okay, let's try the fold. Not quite. Okay, let's try walking the hands forward a little bit. That's quite a difference. Yes, this is the human body. This is why we do yoga, so that we can come to a place of balance. Okay, inhale. Exhale and come up. Good. Okay, now I want to teach you half lotus. For those of you who have the hip flexibility, let's just give it a shot. Okay, so lift this right foot up, set the heel in the groin crease, and this is one way to sit. So the right knee is supported underneath with this left foot, and you're just placing the foot on top of the thigh. Now, if that is easy for you, you can do full lotus, which is bringing the other foot on top. So this is a beautiful posture, and it's very fun to sit in this. Okay, so for now, let's do another hip opener. So sit on your blankets again if you were before. Bend this right knee so you have a V shape between your shin and your thigh. And we're going to cross the left leg over in the same way. So V shape now with both shins. The apex of the V, the point of the V is your knees, and the feet are coming out to the side. So now the challenge here is to level your hips. So get grounded in your seat. And let's do eagle arms. So bring your right arm over your left. Elbow inside of elbow, so there's no space in between. Like, you don't want to do that. Just get it all the way in there. Palms together. Inhale. Exhale. Lean forward and hook the elbows around the knee and just relax. Soften your hips as you fold forward. And there's no pressure to fold forward, only if you wish. Now inhale, exhale and come up. Release, and let's switch sides. So now we're gonna have the left leg underneath. So bend that left knee, bring the left heel just to the outer hip, cross that right leg over, stacking your knees. The right foot is to the outer left hip or thigh area, general area right here. Okay, now the apex is the knee. Have a beautiful V shape with your shins. Your sit bones are level, grounded in your hips. Here we go again, a massive difference between sides. I used to be very equal, and this just shows me how far off track I've gotten in certain ways. I've been doing a lot of different yoga, not like I used to. So I can see this reflected in my posture here. Now let's do the opposite arm. So because we have the right leg on top, we're going to do the left arm on top. So eagle arms, hook the elbows together, hook the arms together. Inhale, exhale, hook the elbows over the knee and relax the chin to the knee if possible. Now inhale and exhale up. Very good, and release. Okay, now again, bring the soles of your feet together, and let's bounce the legs up and down a little. Wow, my hips are so tight right now. Just breathe through your body. Love yourself as you are. It's the most challenging thing to do sometimes, especially when we feel broken and tight and sore and old. I hope you can't relate. I hope. Maybe I'm the only one. Okay, inhale, press your knees down. Exhale. Now let's scoot the feet forward or hips back. I just don't want to have my feet on the wood, so I was scooting my hips back instead. We're going to fold forward in another restorative posture. Soles of the feet together, interlace your fingers around the toes, bring your elbows in front of your shins. Take a deep breath. Exhale, let your head fall. Close your eyes, breathe deep. Relax your shoulders. Let your neck relax even further. Drop your shoulders. Your eyes are closed. Go into your meditative space. Now inhale. Exhale. Slowly come up. Now extend your legs straight. Continue to sit on your folded blankets if you were before. Now let's do a forward fold here. So see how flexed my feet are? I'm going to, well, you can either grab your ankles or your shins or your big toes. I like to grab the toes because then you get the added benefit of pressing the thumb to the toenail, which stimulates digestion. Pressure point. Okay, so now lift your ribs up out of your hips, tuck your chin in, inhale. Exhale, pull forward and down, and relax and breathe. Try to keep your spine as straight as possible. So no matter how far you come down, keep the spine straight, okay? Because I can come all the way down, it's okay that I'm rounding my back a little bit. Because I mean, you're naturally gonna have a little hump in your back. But if you don't have the flexibility in your hips, you're going to round your back leaning forward, and we don't want that. Close your eyes now, relax your shoulders. Go into meditation and lengthen your life by lengthening your sciatic nerve. Now inhale and exhale and come up. Good, now shake out your legs. And let's do the ragdoll exercise. So the foot comes into the top of your thigh. You're inhaling up, exhaling down, grabbing the ankle as it comes in. Fold forward over that outstretched leg. So it's like a ragdoll, like Raggedy Ann. So no muscles, just loose, just flexible. And if you flex that foot as it comes out, you're protecting your hamstrings, okay? Because we don't want to injure ourselves, but we want to relax. And the foot flex helps to protect the hamstrings so that we can relax. So it's a level of protection, a level of engagement. Good, and inhale up. And exhale, fold forward over that outstretched leg. So I forgot to tell you which one, it doesn't matter, just one leg extended. Reach as far as you can on either side of that foot. Deep breathing. Now inhale and exhale, walk your hands up. And let's switch sides. Angling your body directly over that outstretched leg. Reach as far as you can forward. Stretching your back. Flexing the front foot. Now inhale. Exhale, walk your hands up. Okay, now place with your left leg extended straight out. Place the right foot to the outer left thigh, knee bent. Now reach forward with your left arm, wrap the arm around the leg, turn and look to your right, aligning your shoulders with the side of your mat. Look all the way over your right shoulder. Now inhale and exhale, face forward, and let's switch sides. Right leg extended, foot flexed, left foot to the outer right thigh. Reach forward with your right arm, wrap the arm around, hug the leg in. Twist to your left. Now inhale, exhale, and face forward. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to come down onto the floor. Let me just grab my strap. So if you have a strap, get it handy. We're not going to use it right away. At first, I want to do some gentle work for our back muscles, gentle stretching. So come onto your back and bring your right leg into your chest. Interlace the fingers around the right shin. Extend your left leg. Take some long, deep breaths as you squeeze this leg in. So this is a gentle back massage. It's good for the kidneys and adrenals. It's good for flexibility. Keep squeezing it in. Grounding, letting go of stress. Now bring the knee out to the right shoulder and squeeze it in again. And release, and let's switch. So squeeze the left leg into your chest, right leg extended. Long, deep breaths. Literally just breathe out tension as you squeeze the leg in. Now bring the knee out to your left shoulder. Keep squeezing it in. Good. Now let's do figure 4 stretch. Left foot on the floor, knee bent. Right ankle over the left thigh. Right hand comes through the legs. Interlace the fingers around the left shin with the knee bent. If that's not possible, straighten the leg, interlace the fingers behind that left thigh. Or you can bend the knee but keep the fingers behind the left thigh. Either way. So, see, from this view you can see how I'm making a figure 4 with my legs. This balances the muscles and bones, aligns your hips and spine. Good, now let's turn this into a twist. So place your left foot down, cross your right thigh over your left. Lift your hips up, set them down over to the right a few inches. Drop your legs to the left. Place your left hand on top of that thigh. Turn and look over your right arm. Now inhale. Exhale, come to center. Center your hips, cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Left hand comes through the legs. Interlace your fingers wherever you feel comfortable. One of the 3 options I gave you before. Long, deep breathing. Okay, good. I totally spaced out there. I guess we needed a little longer on that side. This is one of the challenges of making videos. Sometimes you forget that you're on video. Okay, right foot down. Cross your left thigh over the right. Now lift your hips up, set them over to your left. Drop both legs to your right. Place the right hand on top of that thigh and turn and look left. Now inhale, exhale, come to center. Now center your hips and rock your knees, your legs from side to side. So just keep your feet where they are, but bring the legs from side to side. Excuse me. Oh, it's definitely my bedtime. Okay, let's do an easy twist now. Feet on the floor, lift your hips, set them over to the right. Left leg is extended flat on the floor, toes pointed. Now bring your right foot up to the top of that left thigh. Take your left hand to the top of that right knee. Bring the knee all the way left and turn and look right. So you're spiraling around your center. It's a little different than before because the legs are not crossed. Good. Now shift your hips over to the left, set them down, extend the right leg straight out, pointing the toes. Bring the left foot up to the top of your right thigh. Bring the knee over to your right and turn and look left. Now inhale, exhale, come to center. Center your hips. And let's rock from side to side one more time. Hold on to your shins. I mean, not side to side. Forward and back, please. Good. Now come into happy baby. Feet facing the sky. Hold the outer edges of your feet. Pull down on the outer edges of the feet, aligning your ankles over your knees. Ground your sacrum. Breathe deep. Very good. Now point your toes, bring the legs apart to a V shape, and you can support your shins with your hands. Good, and bring them back together. And bring your legs together. Bring your forearms to the backs of your calves. And just lift your head up towards your shins, rolling your weight back towards your shoulders. So this is kind of like a diver, like how they curl into themselves when they dive. So I'll show you from the side. So my weight comes back towards my shoulders, keeping my legs straight. I'm pointing my toes in towards myself and then rolling my weight back. So you're like literally very compact like a baby. Now bend your knees, squeeze both legs into your body, rock from side to side. Okay, now we're ready to relax, so extend your legs straight out. Bring your arms way up over your head, stretching out your whole body. Take a super deep breath, and on the exhale, bring your arms down by your sides, palms facing up. Get your shoulders under you. You can even place something under your knees if you wish. It's very relaxing. Kind of like when you get a massage or a facial, they put something under your knees just to feel, so you feel supported. Or you could use a rolled up yoga mat, which is what I'm gonna do. But be sure that your feet are still wider than your hips so that you can fully relax. Scrunch up your glutes, then release your glutes. Relaxing deeply and completely, turn the palms up. Close your eyes. Take some long, deep breaths, relaxing your weight into the floor. Feel your mind becoming still, going into that creative void. The infinite void. Source of all creativity, potential. It's known as the 0 point, the source from which all things come. The experience of meditation. You could think of it as emptiness. You could think of it as openness, pure potential. For another moment, just relax even deeper into yourself, letting go of your weight. Maximize these next few moments. Relax deeper than ever before now. Now come back to your breath in your body. Begin to circle your wrists and ankles. Bring your legs together. Stretch your arms up over your head, stretching out your abs. Take a deep breath. On the exhale, roll to your right side, bend your knees, rest your head on your upper arm, and slowly press up. Sit with your legs crossed. And I would like to thank you very much for practicing yoga with me. If you would like to meditate here for a little bit, that would be awesome. You can join your pointer fingers with your thumbs, rest your wrists on your knees, and just close your eyes and relax because you're going to be in a very quiet space after this class. So take advantage of it, or else just enjoy the rest of your day in that quiet space. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Blessings. Sat Nam.